It's about time Halson actually stepped up and joined us properly. He's certainly been taking up space at camp for long enough.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land. Take care now.
See any movement out there? I bet they're close.
Truly.
Any word on Nathaniel? Is he all right? Is he safe? He is? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I haven't been able to sleep, knowing he was trapped in that wretched place. Thank you for saving him when I couldn't. I can rest now. Finally.
Let's see.
Mole can be cranky and mean, but she looks after us. So stock up, all right? Because you need all the help you can get to bring her home. Pleasure.
Place gives me the creeps.
Can't sleep, so I might as well hammer. Need anything? I'll be here if you need... Can't sleep, so I might as well hammer. Need...
It's risky to enter Moonrise with an unwelcome companion. You can pass as a true soul, but they cannot. Be sure to keep them close, so you can speak on their behalf if the cultists ask too many questions.
Oakfather preserve you. Wherever you need me, you know where to find me.
Halson's proved himself a fine ally already. He'll be useful in battle, if those tree trunk arms are an indication. It is done. Vlaakith's will be done.
All right. What now?
You've a particular way with words, Gale. Perhaps oration suits you more than battle.
They're not mutually exclusive. Weave is served best with a dash of eloquence.
You were seen stealing, with your prize discarded.
You seek arms. I seek a warrior worthy to bear them. Get moving.
Yes, you did. She gives them to you fully formed. You hear her?
It is impossible to keep the garment clean down here.
You'll find it all the harder once we're off on the march.
You are debating allowing another into your heart.
Quite the gossip, aren't you? Wouldn't have thought you cared.
A formidable woman like yourself does herself no favors in revealing herself to be so erratic, so uncertain.
Sounds vile. I assume the meaning of perfect was lost in translation.
Your conversation has been cut short. These prisoners are for disciple Balthazar's attention only. Your reasoning is hard to argue with. You're free to speak to the prisoners.
You ordered that guard about as if you were the Absolute herself. What do you want with us, exactly? Huh. And why would you be so inclined? Those Spitfires? Well, they certainly gave the guards a run for their money. And they'd be a help in the escape.
I reckon you and I were meant to meet. I'm Wilburn.
We've got a plan. For us and the tieflings both. But we're scuppered without the right equipment. We need tools. That head case of a warden robbed ours, but anything that breaks rock will do. Even if it's not Iron Hand quality. Whatever you find, throw it through the bars. But for the love of Gerdel, make sure a guard doesn't see you. Or we're both done for.
Burst in, spells ablaze, and rescue us.
Your feet fly fast, my friend.
Any luck with those tools? Tools! Something that can crack rock, like a hammer. Without it, we're doomed to rot.
What's hiding here?
I'll get us out of here, Cal. Even if I need to kill every bastard in hell pit.
And I'll be right alongside you if it comes to that.
We won't let them win.
This is a risk.
Have to keep going.
Time to meet your maker.
The lance board is set.
we go again.
Only a matter of time till we're served up to the necromancer on a platter.
We'll get you to Baldur's Gate, sir. I swear it.
Damn straight. Without me, everything will be for naught. The Iron Hand gnomes must succeed.
I don't fancy their chances.
If he saves us, I'll never hear the end of it.
Blood comes easy these days.
I'll get us out of here, Cat. Even if I need to kill every bastard in this hell's pit.
Hollow behind the back wall, and I'll be right alongside you if it comes to that.
I bet my last copper. There's a pier nearby.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Got to focus.
Thou hast now a bosom companion. Take care that thou art not distracted on thy quest, seeking the comforts of the flesh. Recall that in time, all... Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Then thou must... This is the price of battle. Well... By doom and dusk, I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
A savvy move recruiting Halcyon into our cause. While I'm adept at most forms of weave manipulation, druidic magic is not my area of expertise. He will make for a most useful option to have in reserve.
More for me?
Your feet fly fast, my friend. Any luck with those tools? Good work. We're gonna wait until it's quiet and then bust out the back wall. We'll grab the tieflings along the way. We'll need them if it comes to a fight. You, however, are the clincher. Once we move, keep the patrols busy. If the bastards spot us, all of bloody Moonrise will come down on us. Hurry, or we're all...
You want to help? The gnomes couple cells down are up to something, and we're in.
Whatever it is, we're in. Don't leave us in here.
Assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
Don't waste a step.
No gloom, all doom.
tale for the ages. Torment!
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Make it to Baldur's Gate! I must!
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection? Then this is the by doom and dusk.
Catherick's soul still not.
Archives. Rise.
Any luck with the gnomes? Check the warden's office. In the...
Good work. We'll grab the tieflings along the way. We'll need them. You, however, are the clincher. Once we move, keep the patrols. We'll move once it's quiet.
I'll get us out of here, Cal. Every bastard.
I must make it to Baldur's Gate.
being arrested for assault.
Strike hard, strike fast.
Victory awaits. Hitazeth. My energy wanes. Time to rest.
What's that?
Boat's good to go. All that's left is to ship off. My plan for now is to hide out on the water. Unless you have a better idea. Something survived in this hellscape. You should have led with that. See you there.
Something over there.
on the move. Best be on my way.
The witching hour. With haste.
My faith will protect me.
I will ascend. Make way.
Tempest I will raise.
Talk to me. Bleed for me.
Respite does wonders.
Indolence breeds madness.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Enjoy the view. This feels like it'd stretch all the way to the Sea of Swords on a clear day. If this place ever gets a clear day.
We can put up a fight.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land. Take care now.
Roland! Oh, thanks.
Mole can be cranky and mean, but she looks after us. So stock up, all right? Because you need all the help you can get to bring her home. Pleasure.
Why did you rush those cultists? You should have run away.
Should we have let them kill everyone?
Did you enjoy relaxing here while I battled that wretched darkness? What were you thinking?
I'm sorry, we got captured by murderous lunatics.
I thought you were dead, you ass! Both of you!
We're all safe, Roland. That's what matters.
I was just overwhelmed. Doesn't matter.
I'm sorry. We should have been here.
No, it's not your fault. I shouldn't have shouted. I'm sorry.
Thank you for saving me. And the two idiots.
I've lashed out at you, drunkenly and otherwise, and you helped anyway. You didn't deserve that. I'm sorry. And thank you. You went out of your way to help us. It's only right you get something in return. Here. I hope it helps.
We need Mole. Please.
You're here! You're all right! How?
We're two tiefling queens, remember? I couldn't leave my favorite bard without her partner in crime. I did have some help from an old friend, though.
How did you do it? If it was anyone else, I'd be skeptical. But you've more than earned the title.
You should have seen her. She was brave, but also terrifying. In a good way.
I never thought I'd see, well, anyone again. Thank you. 1,000 times, thank you. One last favor. Take this off my hands. It suits you better.
Why are you smiling at me? Uh-huh.
Ready and willing.
Alfira, I'm all right.
The towers were here. Soot, sulfur, limestone, dusted all over. Signature.
Perfectly fine. Ketheric's lackeys found me already.
Blast it all! You need to deal with him.
Ketheric's forces are infiltrating this place. You've got to take the fight to them.
Anything happened while I was away? It'll be quiet in the city. We'll have a little house, maybe a garden.
Traitors among us. A child taken. And still I can only feel relief. If they had taken Isabel too, Do you? You are right. She is. I choose to take it. I choose to trust. If it... she'll extend that protection.
Looking ahead.
The shadows haven't consumed you. Good. Gruesome, isn't it? I'm glad you survived the encounter, at least. Did you learn anything more? Chosen? Oh, that's 3 masters Ketheric has served. Our paladin isn't very picky. He's aligned himself with mind flayers. But I cannot see what he gains. Perhaps we can force it out of him once we have him up against a wall. Was there anything else? The great... Oh, was there anything else?
I'm all right.
Perhaps a... Ah, there you are. Everyone seems to be quite aflutter. Do you know why? You did? But that means... Wulbrin! Wulbrin! Oh, where is he? Ah!
A moment.
Wulbrin, it's me!
Happened while I was away?
I said a moment.
Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good.
Wulbrin!
I heard you might be about. How the devil did you get stuck here, Barkas?
I'm not stuck. I came to find you, of course.
Why would you do a foolish thing like that? Really, Barkas?
Unfortunately for me, you're my friend. Rescuing you from mortal peril is my right.
But you didn't rescue me, did you? I rescued myself, with the aid of this... helper.
Ah, it's you. I should have guessed. Thank you very much for your help finding Wulbrin.
You don't belong here, Barkas. As soon as the way is clear, pack up and head to Baldur's Gate.
But... Wulbrin... The rune powder... We need to discuss what you're going to...
I said go home!
Please, that isn't necessary.
Indeed. Neither of you has any clue what's at stake. And why should you? It's Iron Hand gnome business. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a great deal to do.
Well, there we have it. Wulbrin is safe and sound. Thanks to you. I owe you a great deal. The brilliant retort, for starters. Here you are. As promised. I give you the brilliant retort. Now, I believe our business is well and truly concluded. One and the same. Well, once you're used to someone, you're used to them. Well, perhaps Wulbrin is right. Perhaps I ought to return to Baldur's Gate. Oh, that's all right. I'm a patient fellow. I'm sure you'll clear a path for everyone soon enough. Perhaps I will. Yes. Yes. That's a nice idea. Thank you.
City. We'll have a little house, maybe a garden. How about you? You all right?
Mind if we talk about that later? Cool. Hey.
Things in Moonrise.
We need more.
I'm not the best at showing it, but I love Cal and Roland to death. They're family. Thank you for bringing us back together.
They took Mol. I couldn't stop them. Maybe. Maybe. Thanks for talking and stuff. I keep asking Jahira about my friends. She says she doesn't know where they are.
Althea, I'm all right.
Do you need anything? Something to eat or drink?
No surprise to find a traitor among the Flaming Fist.
You did well to help those people escape Ketheric. Every soul saved is a blessing, and you're raining them upon us. Like most things in life. My thanks to your team. You work well together. Go on, then. It belongs to the goddess Shah. According to the Harpers, it fell here when they defeated Ketheric. The one who tried to have me kidnapped. I suppose they didn't defeat him quite hard enough. Right place, right time. When a cleric of Selûne stumbles into a Sharan shadow, she's bound to set it to rights. At any cost. I could say the same. But perhaps promise not to die, and we'll celebrate with our life. Sometimes life forces.
You all right?
Deal.
Seems someone's been skimming our supplies. Is anyone keeping an eye?
to diminish our efforts, but it was rather simple getting here in the end, wasn't it?
The obstacles ahead of us promise to be higher still, which will make the pleasure of overcoming them all the more potent.
We are actually threads in her design. Even those we once called monsters.
The General has withdrawn to his chapel above. He's not to be disturbed.
Of course, disciple. As always.
Might be useful.
In her name. General.
Can't keep me out.
Direct me.
Action, not reaction.
What's next?
Let's get going. Always room for more.
What's that?
I itched to draw my weapon and gut every last one of these cultists.
You're keen. Just don't get carried away. Some of those guts might be of use to us unspilled, at least for a while.
I know better than to indulge every craving, Shadowheart. But when the time is right, the Absolutists will feel the sting of my blade.
follows me everywhere.
If I don't get my beauty sleep soon, I may just get a tad malcontent. Seek and you shall find me. Knock, knock. This night song is the source of Kethric's invulnerability.
Night Soul. Not exactly a name I'd associate with the Absolute.
The necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles. But they were already imbued with Netherese magic. So where did that magic come from?
A ritual circle. Judging by the shadow sigils inscribed, it was used in the creation of Balthazar's moon lanterns. Though its power is weakened, you could still use the shattered pixies Balthazar discarded to craft one final lantern. Not to repel the shadows, but to wield them. Mystra forbids the use of such magic. She would insist the sigils be destroyed, the circle's evil dissipated. But she is not here, and you are.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
If Mystra were here, I don't think she'd be best pleased with me for doing that. She was always rather fond of pixies. Still, I'm sensing no signs of any divine retribution incoming. Not quite sure what to make of that. Certainly seems that way, doesn't it? And I suspect that suits her rather well for the time being. So long as I have her mission ahead of me, I suspect she'll not want to distract me with any undue moralizing. It may not be the most savory kind of magic, but it will taste sweet enough if it brings us to the heart of the Absolute in one piece. We're up against the greatest threat Faerun has ever faced. I don't mind getting my hands dirty if it gives us a better chance of surviving. Whatever advantage I can gain for us, I will. And I refuse to feel guilty for it, no matter how much Mistra's chidings might echo in my skull. Now come, best keep moving. We have many more shadows to face before we reach the heart of the Absolute.
Let's get on with it.
Yes?
Indolence breeds madness. A simple task.
No time to rest. Bet I can crack that open.
Even stripped of flesh, the warhound is formidable. Spectral eyes meet yours as it growls a challenge. And then it hesitates, gleaming muzzle sampling your scent as if in recognition. The dog relaxes, as if reassured by your observance of protocol. It turns away and utterly ignores you, as it would any lowly foot soldier.
Something over there. A letter from Ketheric's wife. Sounds like she loved him very much.
Assume nothing.
I've got a long road ahead. Vast world out there. Here we go.
I'll take that. Ketherick's been studying something called the Apostle. But of which god? Can hardly feel the spinning. Anything of use? With a flick of the wrist. That is not what it seems. I see you, shapeshifter.
Thorn, loving mother, beloved wife. Her light will never be forgotten.
No time to dally. Action, not reaction.
Let's move.
Seen the view out west from the terrace? All those beasts camped under one banner. That's the Absolute's power. The General's power.
What's inside?
Remember your place, child. General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples Realm?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No, better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. She sees the goblins walking free, and a burning rage fans across your mind like wildfire.
Explain yourself. Very pragmatic, but very boring. Let's see if there's anything interesting in this brain of yours.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
You took pity on one of Shah's sorry little followers. Or was it genuine affection? Let's take a closer look. With the Absolute, your fantasies can become more real than flesh. The pleasures of the mind can surpass those of the body. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted. Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought. But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side. And the best way to do that is to serve General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there. Aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home. Then he must have failed to make the urgency of his mission clear. I do not want to see you again until the relic is secure at moonrise.
It is not your time yet, Blessed One. The rooftop chapel is reserved for the General's private contemplation, save for those he chooses to ascend.
This must be the place. We have to get inside.
You hear her word. That has brought you this far. But above, you will stand in her very presence. Such an honor requires more.
Her words are diplomatic, but her face betrays her true feelings. Utter contempt for you and all your kind.
Disciples Rel has given you a chance to earn that honor.
Your tadpole grasps at nothing. She carries no parasite, but you've spent too long reading people not to see what's behind her eyes. Scorn, stark behind her mask of deference.
As you see, true soul, there is so much more for you to learn.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
There's no time to waste.
Cutting to the chase. But that'll fit in my pack.
I received no word that a true soul is to ascend. You will turn around. Should the general learn you breached his private chapel, he will not be so merciful. And he has need of obedience. Serve, true soul. If Disciples Rel deems you worthy, you will ascend. Do you think yourself so important, true soul? Until Zrel says otherwise, you are beneath the Absolute's notice. Well, you will not be the first true soul the General has thrown from this spot.
I speak, they burn.
Just so.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. To put my hands on everything.
Welcome back, true soul. Come back.
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
Visitors. Not if you keep them lips clamped together.
seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
Through a narrow crack in the wall, you hear something shift against stone. The pulse of a crawling, living thing. Can't quite catch a glimpse, but you recognize this feeling. The same alien presence you felt on the Nautiloid. Your awareness unfolds, expanding through every wall in the tower, every mind. A vast living network extending down into the dark, where something wakes.
God, what is it? What now?
It's a trap!
Tendrils snap like iron cords around your wrist. That presence in your mind looms large, closer now. You stop resisting, your arm bending with the movement of the flesh, and suddenly an opening appears. With a soft sucking sound, your hand pulls free. The flesh within the wall retreats.
Careful. In future, you can't just stick your hand in every strange hole you come across. Saving that.
We are each of us threads in her design. Even those...
They bloody killed her! What now? Are we next? Not if you keep them lips clamped together. Quiet! Don't forget.
Tormentor.
At the ready.
Assume nothing. Show no mercy.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land. Take care now. See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land. Take care now.
I wish we'd gear up and head out. All this standing around.
The shadows haven't consumed you. Good. A search burdened by unnatural darkness. But don't...
How much farther can I go? Let's see what this does.
What's on your mind? That's incredible news. I won't ask for the specifics as to how you uncovered that, but I'm grateful you've done whatever it takes. I can't believe there's an end in sight. Thank you. Go on, then.
I'm fine.
Greet. Mark my words. This power would be no blessing, but you might as well. The mere suggestion is an insult. Gladly. Are you sure that's the best course? Confirm.
Huh. So, that's very serious of you. But go ahead. Give me some time.
In my years as the Blade, I've witnessed countless cruelties, faced unimaginable evil. But Thorm, he is made of pure hate. The Sword Coast will rejoice when the bastard's fallen. My father is somewhere in this tower. I won't leave him in Thorm's hands. And lest we forget, we've a devil to rescue. 2 missions, 1 destination.
You wish to consult me? Good. I do not like to stand idle. Fresh orders?
Never a dull moment.
Ketheric's so...
Well, my day just improved. Did you?
Oakfather preserve you. Only by a reputation. She was present when we and in... Though in truth, no matter... At least now we can benefit from her presence. So, I'll remain with you. If you'll have me, that is. Oakfather preserve you.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I think I'll enjoy traveling with Halsin. Not for his wit or wisdom. He'll just make an excellent shield if we're attacked.
If Bowman says I'll be... I just wish... I wish it was different. I hope so.
The way she leered at me. The blood merchant. I can't get it out of my head. I did what I always did. I let her use me. Why does it feel different to all the other times, then? Was it? I see. Next time, I won't be so stroppy. No point not using all the assets the gods give us.